Hey, this is Deepak here from digitaldeepak.com and welcome to a brand new Facebook Ads Mastery course for 2019. So if you have been a student of my Facebook Ads Mastery course back in 2017, then this is an upgrade for you. So since a lot of things have changed since 2017, I am recreating the entire course. And if you have just signed up for the Facebook Ads Mastery course, then this will give you the latest updates on Facebook ads. At the same time, if you have recently enrolled, then you also have access to the previous version of Facebook Ads Mastery which I have published. And even though some things in terms of layouts and everything has changed, most of the things have been the same within Facebook ads, and you will be able to understand some fundamental concepts and also have a look at how Facebook ads used to be before the new updates. So feel free to use it either way. If you have just signed up for Facebook Ads Mastery and if you just want to watch this version of the course, then that is also completely fine. You don't need to go ahead and watch the previous version unless you are extremely curious. So recently I have not been running any Facebook ads. I have been mostly focusing on Google ads, but now I will start running a bunch of Facebook ads for my blog myself. And in the process of it, I will also be showing you how to create these Facebook ads. And if possible, also I will show you some of my clients' campaigns that we do for our clients. And we are doing different types of campaigns for different industries. Like for example, I will be running ads to drive traffic to my own blog, and I will also be running lead ads. But for our clients, we are running branding ads, video ads, and a bunch of different things. So I have been using Facebook ads for quite a few years now, and since I have worked in a lot of large organizations who used to have very large budgets for Facebook ads, I have experimented and failed with a lot of ads over time, and I have used others' money to experiment and fail fast because I did have room to fail that much. So I have invested as much as 20 to 30 lakhs a month with Facebook ads. So Facebook ads is kind of a very comfortable area for me, and that is one of the reasons I am creating the Facebook ads mastery course. So this is the layout of Facebook ads. So in this video, let's just have a look at the layout of the Facebook ads manager. We will just have an overview, and from the next video, we will go specific into the different types of campaigns that we need to do, and how we can set up those campaigns is what we will look at the upcoming videos. So right now I am inside the Facebook ads manager, and I would like to start giving you a tour from this section. So if you just click on this drop down menu, you will be able to see plan, create and manage, measure and report, assets and settings. So here we will just go one by one. If you look at audience insights, this is basically got from the Facebook pixel, which we will discuss in the future. So Facebook pixel is nothing but something like a Google Analytics score that you put on all the pages of your site, and based on the Facebook pixel, Facebook can fetch a lot of data from our code and the data the code collects. And if you look at audience insights, then I can see what is the age group of the people visiting my website and what is the percentage of women and men visiting my website. I can also see their relationship status and education level, and you can see what kind of job titles these people have. And all this is possible because Facebook is able to go ahead and collect that individual data of all the people. For example, if you have a Facebook account, then you might have given out a lot of data to Facebook, and Facebook basically uses that data to show the audience insights. So nothing to be worried about if you are looking at this for the first time. Your personal information cannot be accessed by anyone. Facebook just gives us the aggregate data to advertisers. So you can also look at page likes, the top categories that people are liking, and then you can have a look at the location of where people are coming from. So here you can see that the filter for location is United States, which is probably not the right filter. I need to add India as the filter here, and once I put India as the filter, I will be able to see what kind of traffic I am getting from where. So here you can see the most traffic I am getting from is from Delhi, and then you have Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad. So this is how the location is spread, and if you go back to demographics, you can see that the percentage has changed. So only when it was filtered as US, you were able to see 55% women and 45% men, but here you can see 22% women and 78% men. So 18 to 24 and 25 to 34 is the biggest age group I have. And if I go ahead and look at page likes, so I can see the categories of pages that these people are liking. And I can also look at their activity on what is the frequency of activities that they are doing on my site. So this is audience insights, and now we will have a look at campaign planner. So not all the options are required for you to become a Facebook advertiser. Facebook obviously has some tools which is for people who are not advanced experts. So this campaign planner kind of gives you like a guided tour on how to plan your campaigns, which we will be looking at separately in a separate video. And then you have something called the Creative Hub. So Creative Hub is where you can get new ideas on how to create your Facebook ads, and this is something that we will discuss in a separate video as well. So now we will have a look at create and manage. So if I go into Facebook Business Manager, then so first let me go ahead and get back to my personal ad account from Facebook business account. So there are two types of Facebook ad accounts inside Facebook. We have the personal account, which is connected to my personal account, my personal name. So you might have a personal account which is connected to your personal name, and there is also something called the business manager account, which is for businesses. So right now we will be having a look at ads manager only, and the business manager is not too different. Most of the layouts and everything is the same. So let's have a look at Commerce Manager. So this is for e-commerce related businesses. So if you have an e-commerce site, then Commerce Manager is what you should be looking at. So that also we will cover in a separate video. So if you look at ads reporting inside Measure and Report, so here you will be able to see the different campaigns that you are running, and you can create new reports. So I can go ahead and click on create, set up rules, I can do filters and everything, and this will be my Facebook ads reporting dashboard. You can also report Facebook ads through this tool called Google Data Studio, which can be which is a separate course and will be a little bit covered in Facebook as well, Facebook Ads Mastery course as well. One more important thing to note is Facebook Pixels. So Facebook Pixel is a code that you place on all the pages of your website. So here you can see this is my Pixel ID, and if I go ahead and click on default Pixel, you will be able to see the activity that my Pixel is getting on my blog. So here you are going to basically take the Facebook Pixel code. So if I go to setup and click on install, and click on manually install the code myself, you can see that this is where I have to insert the code. So basically I have to copy this JavaScript code and put it on my site. And if you are running a WordPress blog or something, then it is extremely easy to deploy this particular code. You can use a CSS or JavaScript plugin which will add the code for you. So then you have offline events, app events, custom conversions, partner integration. So custom conversions is where you measure the amount of conversions that you are generating from your campaigns, whether it be sales or whether it be leads. And then you have audiences, where you can create different types of audiences. So this also we will be discussing in detail in the future, where we will be showing or discussing about how to create different types of audiences for ad targeting, and this is very important to get your ad to work right. You have images, catalogs, business locations, and these are not all the things that you need to worry about. Billing is obviously where you get charged for your ads that you run. For last month you can see I have been charged $391. And by the way, just to make it clear, my particular account has been set up in US dollars long back, and I have kind of got used to running ads with US dollar denominations for a long time. So this entire course will be showing US dollars, but nothing changes. If it is rupees, then you just have to operate it based on rupees. It's just that since I have got used to dollars, I never bothered to change it into rupee denomination. So what I would recommend you to do right now after you have completed watching this video is that you go ahead and create a Facebook ads account. It could be a personal account, and you will be able to see the ads section by clicking on the top right corner of your Facebook account while you are inside Facebook on desktop or laptop. And I also extremely recommend that you have a desktop or laptop so that you can go ahead and understand and execute campaigns like I am showing it to you. You can use mobile to just check the stats and reports, but I have personally never been a fan of the Facebook ads mobile app where you could see the data, because it is just not as clear as you could see in the Facebook ads manager itself. So thank you for watching the introductory video, and if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below so that I know what you have understood from this video and what are the further questions that you have. And based on the further questions that you have, I will be going ahead and creating further videos in the Facebook ads mastery course. So thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.